Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Sports Dungeon. I told you we was talking football. We got the helmet and everything. I look official, don't I? Boy, wouldn't you guys like to see me in that? There's a lot of people in this town like to see me put that helmet on, see if they could just smash me to the ground. I ain't that crazy. Sorry. I may have grown up in the big city, but I'm not dumb enough to get in a helmet and let somebody do this. I'm a slow white guy. I ain't doing it, okay? I played football when I was younger and figured out when I got to about the high school I wasn't the guy to play. That's all right. Guys, welcome to the show. Tell everybody who you are so we can get on with it.
Well, I'm Bobby Mangrum, ex-Goblin. Last time I played was 12 years ago and stepped on in. Best thing I've ever done, really.
All right.
Sean Fletcher, I'm the owner of the Arkansas Cowboys. I'm the one that started this. I played 2 years up in Springfield and decided to start a team here to help these guys out.
Yeah. You guys are an amateur football team, is that right? What is the criteria to be part of this team?
Athletic ability and the heart. That's what we're looking for. Someone who's willing to play, come out and put their best on the field all the time.
So let me ask, no professional experience though, or you've been played to play football and still come play for you guys?
You just need to be 18 and over and you can come play with us.
18 and over and sign the deal, right?
You bet.
All right.
Just got to be mean. Come on.
Be mean?
Yeah, we need mean
You let
players.
Bo Jenkins on here.
He's about the meanest person I know, but he's also the cockiest.
You put a guitar in his face, all he's a big old sap to them women. Please come down and date me, please. Holy cow, have you not heard him sing before?
Oh, that's why we love him.
Somebody's got to. His mama does. Right? Hey,
right.
All kidding aside, let me go.
Yeah.
You guys have started, this is your first year. You played before, is that right?
Right.
Come out of the playing in Oklahoma.
In Missouri.
In Missouri? Okay. A little different though. And what transitions, what started this? It's just a group of guys wanting to play football, continue to have fun. You know, the pigskin is becoming America's game.
Yes, it has. I started this because I knew there was a lot of guys around here that wanted to play, and no one really knew how to start it up. So I had the right motivation to do it, and it took me a lot of money. But these guys helped me out getting equipment and stuff. Just taking over the overhead for me, and I appreciate every single one of them. Bobby Mangrum, Bo Jenkins, Jason Gillum, and Shannon McAfee. They've done a lot for me to help get this team off the ground.
Offset some of the expenses for
Oh,
you.
yes, they have.
So, okay, let's talk a bit. How do you guys practice? I mean, y'all got day jobs. Everybody's working. Bo Jenkins slings some water around every now and then.
Well, we normally like to get together Tuesdays and Thursday nights, about 6 o'clock, and then we'll practice till it gets dark, And then since the games have started, we hadn't really practiced on the weekends, so that's when our games are at now. So, we try and get our reps during the week, just, when we can fit it in when we can. We have small groups on the team that get together and hit and try and make each other better. But Tuesdays and Thursdays, we all try and make it. That way we can do some hitting.
Mm-hmm. Do some hitting, hit each other, have a little fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
You said you guys, I talked to you a little bit off the air, try to get up to speed a little bit here on what you guys are doing. You dressed 35. You had your first game last week.
Yes, sir.
You guys came away with a big W. That's a plus. Winning can heal a lot of wounds, can't
yes,
it?
It can.
But you dressed 35.
Mm-hmm.
You guys had a little fun with that?
Oh, yeah. Talking about that previous game, we won by safety, so props to our defense.
Who got the safety?
Oh, Dwayne Five-Ash got in that center's head, and he just couldn't hack it. So
He couldn't?
And we give props to Dwayne Five-Ash for scaring him.
Yeah, that works. That works. All right, so you guys 35. You can have you set up to about 50 and 20 on a reserve, so you can dress up to 50 guys a game.
We can dress up to 60 with 20 on injury reserve. Now, if anybody goes down, like we had a mishap with Shane Gillum. He broke his ankle during this last game. Everything's all right. He just had surgery yesterday, so everything should be pulling out of this. So if that happened, we can actually take a guy off the injured reserve and put him in his spot.
And put him in the spot
Mm-hmm.
during the game as well, or just after the game.
Well, he can be there during the game.
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Let's talk about, you guys are playing out at Goblin Stadium. Okay,
Yes,
it's a very expensive ordeal for you to play out there. You guys have talked a little bit. I said in the opening, mid-June's when you're going to start. Mm-hmm. You're hoping to play June 11th for sure. Definitely June 18th. Right. What time are you going to play at?
It'll be 7 o'clock.
7 o'clock. Mm-hmm. Lights on.
Lights on. Kickoff 7 o'clock.
And ready to go.
Ready to fire off and.
Admission to get in to see you.
Kids 12 and under are free. Adults $4 or $5. It's more of a donation basis, but we would really like to get $5 a piece because we're still building equipment. I mean, just because you get everybody dressed out
doesn't mean
I've been Slayton hit people so hard he busted a helmet. And Adam Vandergriff, same thing. Jason Hurt, he's in the same boat. I mean, these guys are hitting so hard they're breaking their helmets. And, backups for stuff like that is expensive.
All right, I'm calling all you old-time Goblins, any of you Goblins maybe just graduated a year or two ago. You still got the itching. The number's up right there, 391-6618, if you want to play. This is exciting. Hey, man, this is football. Who doesn't want to play a little football? Man, I like to play with my kids in the front yard. I don't know if I want to get out here and get tackled again and get hit anymore. I mean, I may be dumb, but I ain't stupid. Okay, but hey, you know what? You guys have a lot of fun with it. I'd like to come out and watch you guys play a little bit and see what goes on.
Well, come on out. We'd love to have you.
I will. I run my mouth with it. You guys.
That's perfect.
No, somebody might want to tackle me or do something different.
I'll just stay on our side.
Stay on your side? All right. Let's talk a little bit about, you guys talking about some overhead. You guys are looking for some sponsors besides players to help offset the cost. This is very expensive for you guys to do that. Each one of you guys is buying equipment. You guys talk about the helmet being $250 by itself.
Right.
And this is not something you can just, go to Walmart and buy if you want it. I mean, this is some hardcore, not have the professional type stuff to play. What else are we looking for? We're looking for some volunteers as well, right?
We're looking for some volunteers. We need people to run our chain gang, people to promote, dig in, find other people that would like to play with us. We're having a pretty good following going to our games now, but, we're having to take 10 cars at $150 a pop, so it's actually cheaper to pay and rent that new stadium than it is to go out. So, we'd like to get into a bus or something like that, or get somebody donate a bus just to run us up there and run us back, just anything to kind of lighten the load a little bit, because we're all working men. I mean, we all work 8 to 5:30, and I mean, just cuss the heat every day, and then we find time to love this sport, So.
Don't you sell insurance?
I sell insurance.
How's that busting his butt like Bo? I'm just curious.
Well, I'm a Mangrum, and Mangrams, they can melt away behind the desk and still get out there and hit 300-pound linemen all day. First guy I had to hit up against Arkansas Warriors, 6'8", 435 pounds, and I rocked him all night long.
Yeah, I've heard them stories. You heard that story before?
I saw it.
Yo, you saw it?
I saw him do it. I seen the bruises on that man's arm.
You did? Well, that's all right. I'm just messing with you a little bit.
Fine.
Hey, we got a couple other guys here. It's going to be exciting. We're going to bring them out here, let you guys talk with them, and we're going to introduce what you guys are doing. Once again, this is a guy you guys want to sustain a long-term relationship here with the community.
Yes, we do.
Calling on the old-time Goblins, even if you're not a Goblin, if you're a Yellville Summit Panther, a Mountain Home Bomber, trust me, they may tease you a little bit when you show up, but other than that, they want to be teammates with you. If you got the itching to play, give the call, 391-6618. You guys are excited to play. You won your first game. You got a game this weekend down at War Memorial Stadium. Going to be playing the Arkansas Sabres.
Yes,
you need to win a couple games. You guys are talking about a little playoff deal. Maybe you can win the this trophy for the championship.
Right. We're in the league runnings for 2 different champions right now because they're merging a couple of leagues together. So as long as we don't lose, we could pull home a couple of trophies for a first-year team, which would be unheard of in this league. Yeah. Most teams that are winning championships are normally established for 4 to 5 years before they start seeing any recognition like that. Well, I believe in the Goblins that much that we could probably pull this off.
We're calling on you. You heard me call you guys. Old-time Goblins, anybody that's got the itching to put the helmet on and hit somebody. There's some big old boys out here in town I'm sure would love nothing more than to hit somebody and do it legally.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
They have to be legal.
We don't need no other problems, do we?
No, we don't.
So tell me, how many teams are in this league?
Well, right now in our league there's 5, but like I said, they're merging them. So right now we're floating at 5 to 10. Joplin with their bad tornado hit is kind of
tragic.
It knocked out a couple of our teams. And this Saturday there will be a lot of the teams in this league will be going up there to help with that relief effort, and that's just awesome poise for this team and for the league as well to go up there and help them such something like that. That's why our June 11th game is kind of in jeopardy right now. We were playing the Bordertown Broncos. They play in Joplin, and as well as the Crusaders.
Okay.
So it's kind of up in there on how many teams are in this league as of right now.
Well, whether Mother Nature has a way to destroy a few things. Well, let's take a short break. We come back, we'll bring the other crew over here, and we'll see what we can do, and maybe we can draw up some interest, and we can find our way about some Arkansas Cowboys. We'll be right back.